Here we go. 2 rounds of finalists. Today, you decide the first. Our first winner for summer was Ghost2494, leaving us Sting with an assist from the wing.
Our second contender is @DrewSkywalkerTV, showing magic with the abracadunk on ya.
Our third winner was 300 TV with this post-spin Jordan beauty.
And winner number 4 @TheRealOGBilly with the wreck-winning green on the run. So much fun.
Like that.
Which play is the best so far? Choose between these 4 contenders and vote your first summer finalist.
In next week's episode, we'll vote for our second finalist from the last 4 top plays of summer.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks.
Sure does, DA. Thank you so much. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Saturday, the Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them. Then on Tuesday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the... Here we go.
Don't get PG!
Don't let him get a rebound.
Skip! Yo, Kawhi!
And one.
Get them. Corner, Phil.
Hey, mine, put it back. Who's
Here's Schroeder. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession. The Clippers have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. George against Caldwell Pope. And the shot goes in.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And here is James. To the middle. Here's Schroeder. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
Well, this is what you must do when you get hit on a field goal attempt, right? Schroeder keeps his concentration. What maturity he's demonstrated these last couple of years.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And we're at the starting gates of a long NBA season, and for a team looking doors to go all the way, what's most important to establish early?
Well, I think first and foremost, commitment to the collective, meaning are you putting team first? And obviously there's always new faces. Can you integrate those personalities and the basketball skill set, get everyone on the same page? There's so much to be worked out early.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. Sinks the three-pointer.
Those are the instincts of LeBron James that we're witnessing. Just terrific at sensing when the defense has left one of his guys open.
Here's Leonard. It's rebounded by Gasol.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
And it's Davis at the elbow. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
George dishes to Beverly. Back to George. Puts up a three. And the Clippers miss again.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
LeBron James on the wing. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on George. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Caldwell Pope outside. LeBron kicks to Davis. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Caldwell Pope drops in the tray. Caldwell Pope's got 6 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
Looking to end the run. And it's Beverly missing. And here's Gasol. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on George.
Well, we know every game LeBron is going to find his way to the line just from his aggressive style.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
How about Kawhi Leonard? How many guys in the history of their career can say, I was an NBA Finals MVP at 22 and then an NBA Finals MVP at 27? Simply incredible.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Marc Gasol. And Kawhi Leonard, one of the league's most dominant rebounders, Doris, from the wing position.
Board man gets paid. That was his motto from back in high school and college. It's all about hard work and earning your keep, according to Kawhi.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Now here's Leonard over James. Leonard with the bucket.
Well, efficiency from the mid-range has always been a part of Kawhi Leonard's game.
Here's Schroeder. It's a 10-point game. LeBron James on the wing. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Offline with his 3.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Basket counts. LeBron against Beverly. LeBron outside. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Luke Kennard comes in for Patrick Beverly, and the Lakers also making a change. Caruso's checked in. LeBron against Leonard. Williams outside. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
You've got to respect the range of Lou Williams. This guy is a threat to score from anywhere.
Inside, here's James, and LeBron throws it down.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Williams with the ball. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Leonard. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
It's good. And now an 11-point Laker lead.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Leonard against Davis. Morris outside. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Well, you can tell that Mr. Morris doesn't lack for confidence. This guy is ready to shoot as soon as it touches his hands.
It's stolen by Morris. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Pass to Kennard. Back to Williams. For 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Well, you have to at least honor the long ball from Dennis Schroeder. He is more than capable from that distance.
And Williams, here we go. Leonard looking around. Pass to Kennard. 3-pointer. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 4 assists now tonight.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And the Lakers decide to take their first timeout here.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Both these teams are beneficiaries of tremendous coaching. Both have high hopes for the season. I expect to see a chess match tonight.
For the Clippers, Patterson, he's checked in for Marcus Morris, and Reggie Jackson subbed in for Leonard. The Lakers also changing it up. Markieff Morris is checked in for Anthony Davis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. And it's Matthews in for Dennis Schroeder. Jackson against Matthews. Jackson kicks to Williams. 5 to shoot. From the arc. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here's Caruso. He's guarded by Williams. And there's the pass to Morris. Here's Caruso. Back to Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kuzma kicks to Matthews. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Patterson, that's good.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
And Caruso's got the ball here for the Lakers. Kuzma outside. Lakers working the ball around now. It's Williams with the drive, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, Lou Williams understands how to put defenders at a disadvantage. Gets himself to the free throw line.
Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
And the Lakers making a change here. Cook's checked in. Here's Harrell. And nothing is falling for him right now. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Here's Zubac. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here are the Lakers. There's a minute left in the first quarter of the game.
Williams!
Get it!
Let's go! Screen! Hey, yo, grab it! Screen!
Watch that shooter!
Ow! Big coming!
Let him get it!
Hey, step down! Help! Pick up right!
Body up on Mark!
I got your help!
Screen coming! Roll it!
Jackson passes to George.
And Paul George knocks that one down every time. He is a threat to score from any spot on the floor.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Mann. The shot's good on the assist by George. Now just a 3-point Laker lead.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And here's Gasol outside. Cans it from downtown. Gasol's got 5.
I love the catch and shoot game. Marc Gasol, so much confidence in that area.
Jackson against Caldwell Pope. They get it back. Wide open look here for Zubac. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
And he has got such good touch from that medium range area. It's an option they can always go to.
Greg, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the 2 LA teams. Lakers leading by 4. Now James. 10 points for him. George with the ball. Picked up by Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
See, I don't think you can teach that. Paul George going right into contact. You love that aggressiveness.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Lakers. And George drops them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Schroeder passes to Gasol. James in the post. Defended by George. Back to LeBron. 5 on the clock. Here's Davis. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists now in this one.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
George with the bucket.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. Davis against Beverly, and Davis gets it to go. Davis has got his third basket of the night.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Schroeder comes with the double team, and it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Lakers leading by 4. On the wing, Davis, covered by Morris, and Davis throws it down.
And all Davis needs is the right positioning. Once he's established, dunking becomes easy.
Here's Ibaka, and Davis sends it back, and they're able to recover.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
You know, there's a toughness and an energy about Marcus Morris that elevates any team he plays for. This guy is an incredible teammate.
Schroeder passes to Gasol. George against LeBron. Schroeder, left side, over Beverly. The rebound by Ibaka. Clippers trail by 4. To the inside. And it's Leonard missing.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Down low. Here's Davis. Misses off the left iron. And here's George. 10 points for him. From past the arc, down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
Well, this second quarter has proven to be a turnaround. This guy looking much more comfortable all of a sudden.
Oh!
My goodness.
Oh, my goodness. AD wanted them to feel that one. Davis boosts his whole team with that explosiveness.
Lou Williams is checked in for Serge Ibaka. And then for the Lakers, Harrell comes in for Marc Gasol. And it's Alex Caruso in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Leonard draws the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Clippers have possession. Left side, George. Kicks it out to Leonard. 4 on the shot clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot, and Morris throws it down.
Well, I'll tell you this, if the defense collapses, if it makes a mistake momentarily, Beverly has the kind of basketball IQ to take advantage.
Here's James. High shot from 10 feet out. James has got 12. Clippers trail by 4. Williams scanning the floor. Leonard attacking. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. 8 points for him.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
And that one's good by Davis.
Timeout.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And the Clippers call time here. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Here's Davis. Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below!
The foul couldn't hold Davis down. His scoring ability is just that strong.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Williams against Schroeder. Passes it to Leonard. Over Davis. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Leonard's got 8 points here in this quarter. Lakers leading by 3. Now here's Davis. 16 points for him. That shot off, so the Clippers will take it the other way. Davis against Leonard. Takes the 3. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
Well, you're working the two-man game with Kawhi Leonard as your primary target. That's the first guy you need to stop.
Davis with the bucket.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Williams with the ball. 8 points for him. The 3 from George. The shot off that time. LeBron with some nice D. Is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Don't give LeBron James a lane to the hoop because he will be ruthless in his attack. He takes advantage anytime he sees daylight.
Kennard kicks to Williams. High arcing shot.
What a block by Montrezl Harrell, twice on the fight.
And the dunk by LeBron.
And going to the windmill dunk to turn this place on its ear.
This crowd is stunned.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s. Players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
And the Clippers miss again. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so here are the Clippers. On the wing, George. Covered by LeBron. Buries the long-range jumper. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well-suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Morris. Patterson comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for George. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Williams. A shot by...
Hey, get it! Yo, man, way to get it! Go! Get it! Help! Hey, watch the pick! Get it!
Boy! Put him in! Watch that shooter! Hey, mine! Get to him!
Hey, swing it! Set it up!
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. Now the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good points. Outside Leonard. Here's Gasol. He's got 9. Davis finds Caldwell Pope. Offensive rebound. Here's LeBron. Back to Davis. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And his coaches and teammates love this. Davis being assertive on offense and not even thinking before taking the shot.
Here's LeBron. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Back to James. Over Leonard. And that one's good. James. 18 points for LeBron.
And not hard to see why they're on the bad end of this run. Just not doing the job on that defensive backboard.
Pass to Leonard. On the wing, George. To halt the run, and it's good for 2. George has got 18 points.
Well, Paul George has always had that aspect to his game. The mid-range where he can be efficient and effective is absolutely on point.
Schroeder dishes to Davis. Lakers passing it around. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Bangs home the trifecta. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points now this quarter.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And, of course, he makes good use of it.
And Beverly kicks to George. Leonard, that's for 2. No good off the back of the rim. Lakers leading by 16. Caldwell Pope with it. Leonard picks him up. And it's sent back by George.
Paul George, tremendous vertical. How fast does he get off his feet?
And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. George has got 20.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs. Now, Paul George is an exceptional athlete and demonstrating his insane dunking skills there. Get this guy in the dunk competition.
And they double up Davis, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. While the pandemic impacting earnings all over the NBA, Doris, the pain is felt, we think, most keenly by small market teams.
Across the board, Kevin, there are economic realities that the pandemic has forced NBA teams to look at. But always those small market teams depend on revenue sharing to compete. So now attendance is compromised and their ledger is affected even more. This is going to be interesting to see how this affects roster composition. Boy, we've got a lot of questions to be answered.
That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Morris. Timeout called the Lakers. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Boy, Lou Williams with the vision. Pretty pass.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. The pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Caruso. Trains the three-pointer. Caruso's got 7. Pass to Zubac. Now Kennard. Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group. Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Poked away. Kennard with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, that's about recognizing a transition opportunity when it presents itself. Nice job by Kawhi Leonard.
Here's Caruso. Morris trying to free himself up.
And you can sense them just starting to squeeze and shrink this lead a little bit.
Now the Clippers with it. They're on a 13-5 run. Outside, George. Passes it to Leonard. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has zero fear. In fact, contact, it doesn't deter him at all.
Harrell, he's checked in for the Lakers. Lakers leading by 5. Caruso, the pass to Morris. Pass to Harrell. Deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
Here's a look at some stats for George. Coming off a terrific season, he was around 21 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
And the edge Kuzma plays with is terrific. A tough, versatile player who plays with a real hunger to keep getting better.
Marcus Morris is checked in for the Clippers. Paul George comes in for Nicholas Batum. Here's Williams, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
You think about Lou Williams and finding his way and finding himself with the Los Angeles Clippers. He's played for a fifth of the teams in the league. He always felt overlooked, underappreciated, but certainly he's found his niche here.
Now Harrell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Got a piece of it. Kuzma with it. George picks him up. And it's sent back by George. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. The Clippers again turning it over. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. In third, the Lakers.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end. Looking now at some numbers from Montrezl Harrell. Last season, he played outstanding. 9th in field goal percentage, and he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And you know, back to his tremendous efficiency shooting last season, top 10 in the league, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense. Well, Doris, in the past, some regarded Lou Williams as a lackluster defender. Didn't want to lift weights. Had kind of an interesting reputation. He bounced around the league, as we know, quite a bit. He's played for a lot of different teams.
Right. I mean, think about his early association with Allen Iverson, the great Allen Iverson. He's succeeded on his own terms, right? Both of them comfortable in their own skin, able to do some amazing things on the court.
For the Clippers, Baca comes in for Ivica Zubac, and Reggie Jackson subbed in for Williams. The pass to Morris. Just 5 to shoot. Kuzma against George.
And beating solid D. Kuzma, what we call a new age force. Scores inside and out and plays with a little swagger.
Got that one up quick. George has got 25 points in the game.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Here's Caruso. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Lakers lead by 6. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. George double-teamed. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Jackson's got his first points in this one. Lakers leading by 4. Here's Caruso. 11 points in the game. There's 1:47 left in the third quarter. Jackson kicks to George. Back to Jackson. Lets it go from deep. Rebound the Lakers. Harrell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Caruso. Kennard covering. Feeds to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
So many of Montrezl Harrell's buckets come right at the cup. He is so powerful.
Outside Jackson. George looking over the floor. No good from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Clippers trail by 6. Jackson has the open look from beyond the arc and then some.
And a foul! And one! Get that! Stay there! Shoot that on you! No! Shoot that, baby! Get that out of here! Corner! Pressure force, man.
Set it up.
Back up.
Here's Leonard. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it. And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Leonard on the wing. He's guarded by Davis. Kennard for 3. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 5th assist in this one. Lakers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Outside, Davis. And they double up Davis. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. And some changes here for the Lakers. Marc Gasol has checked in for Harrell. James comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Matthews. And the Clippers call time here.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He told him we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
Thank you, David. Clock at 6. Ibaka. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Outside Leonard. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Here's Schroeder. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Jackson. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Stolen by Jackson. To take the lead. Davis with some nice D. The Lakers shooting about 43% here in the 4th quarter. Here's Schroeder. And again, no good by the Lakers. Clippers have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the 4th quarter. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Caldwell-Pope. Leonard kicks to Beverly. Takes a 3. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Well, Patrick Beverly puts in the time to become a legit threat from range.
They could use a bucket. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Leonard on the wing, all alone. A rebound by the Lakers. James has got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot. Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Timeout called the Lakers.
When the story of Kawhi Leonard is told, it will be about the hard work being the secret of his success. Here was a guy who was not the most vaunted prospect in either high school or college. But boy, he kept his eyes on what he was after, and he kept working.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Paul George, he's checked in for Reggie Jackson. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverley. James fires from way outside. And Harrell slams it in.
If you do not box out Montrezl Harrell, you are opening yourself up to offensive rebounds. This guy is a force there.
And Doris, you were talking about Leonard's work ethic. Going back to San Diego State, he used to come in at 6:30 in the morning, no lights on in the gym, so he brought his own lamps. I mean, the guy was dedicated.
No doubt, Kevin, and that has been the through line of his career. First to practice, last to leave. He has that hunger to improve, the drive and the desire to put in the time to be great. There's a price to be paid, and he's willing to pay it.
And the Clippers making a change here. Morris is checked in. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Schroeder, drills the three-pointer. Schroeder's got... And here's George. Passes to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Shot clock at 6. Unhindered, going all the way. Caruso, no good. Clippers shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Now here's Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Zubac finds Leonard. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
The Lakers making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Outside, Davis. LeBron outside. Trying to get open is Davis. The Lakers get it back in a new 14. So they take the lead. Davis has got 25 points.
Guys, they're just getting outworked. I mean, plain and simple. It's got to be more of a collective effort to secure that backcourt.
Leonard with the ball. Pass to Morris. A 3. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Ooh, how about the level of focus from the big man? Marcus Morris doesn't allow the defense to alter his shot.
LeBron against Leonard. James, good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Now Williams. In the corner, George with it. Back to Williams. For the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Davis down low. Morris is there. The Clippers in the lead. Outside Leonard. Zubac the pass to Morris. Zubac trying to break loose. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got 5 points now in the quarter. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Six on the shot clock. Baseline J on the way. They get the rebound. Oh!
We all know LeBron wants to take the key shots. When the pressure is at its highest, he does not shy away from making the play his team needs.
And the Clippers call time here. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Back to George. Just 5 on the clock. The Lakers with the rebound. There's the pass to Caldwell Pope. And now the Clippers on the break. And George kicks to Morris. Pass to Ibaka. Over Harrell. Ibaka, no luck. The Lakers trail, and they're pushing it up. Caldwell Pope passes to Harrell.
Well, Harrell is not going to back down. Hangs tough and finds his shot opportunity. Gets to the foul line.
And the first one at the line is good. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Patrick Patterson. And both free throws good for Harrell. The Clippers shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. George dishes to Leonard. To the paint, and stolen by Harrell. Caldwell Pope with it. He's against Morris. That puts them in the lead.
And there you go, a confident scorer. KCP coming up big when they need it.
Caldwell Pope's gone 4-7 from the field here. Here's George. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. He feeds it to Leonard. And they pick up 2.
Kawhi Leonard has been in so many big-time situations. How confident is he right there?
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're behind by 1. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter of this one. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. Here's LeBron, and the rejection by Leonard.
Well, the length of Kawhi Leonard twice on the pipes with that 7'3" wingspan.
Six to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Cranes it from downtown.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
From deep, LeBron. Morris with the rebound.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
James against Leonard. A 3-ball. The Lakers with the rebound. And the Lakers call time here. They're down by 4. 19 seconds left to play here in the fourth. They need a basket right here.
They cannot wait around. They've got to be aggressive and go get it.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Passes it to Schroeder from deep three-point range.
Wow, Patrick Beverly just so willing to close that airspace and put a good contest on.
And so they foul intentionally.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
Caldwell Pope for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Clippers with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi, you seem to pick it up offensively down the stretch. So what changed for you?
I just started to knock down shots, got my rhythm going, my teammates found me, and just kept going from there.
Well, it rode all the way to a win, and I know you like that, man, so appreciate your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.